The Talking Cheeseheads on CheeseheadTalk.com.
Okay, so I know it looks bad, right? Bad loss. It's a little bit of a dubious distinction to be, I believe, the first NFL team to ever trail by 14, then lead by 16, then lose. Not good. Not good that everybody and their mother apparently has pulled their hamstring. You know, I was mowing the lawn after the game yesterday, and I think I felt my left hammy get tweaked. It's like a curse to being a Packer associated with the Packers, right? I mean, it's incredible. I don't get it either. Troy Aikman has a point. What's the deal with the hamstrings? That's frustrating. Handing the ball to Jonathan Franklin on 4th and 1 and having him fumble before he tried to launch himself into a tactic that never would have worked anyway. Frustrating. Aaron Rodgers not playing well. Frustrating. 1-2 start. Frustrating. Doesn't look good. Sky's not falling, though. Okay? It's okay for a few reasons. One, the same thing happened last year, and the Packers still won the division, and, could have been in it any way possible. They got to the tournament, which is all you want to do, and they'll be okay, right? I mean, this happened before. Two, if you look at the schedule coming up, okay, and just look at it. You've got literally about 9 games that are all games the Packers will be favored in, the toughest of which probably coming up in 3 weeks at Baltimore, depending on Baltimore. I'm not sure about Baltimore yet. I know they won big yesterday, but are they really that great? So you got that, going for you, the chance to make the run that we've all been talking about. 3, look what the Packers did against one of the Super Bowl favorites in the AFC, being a completely banged-up team, down to one running back. Clay Matthews out in the second half. I mean, that's probably what ended up sinking them more than anything. And look at what that running back did. Jonathan Franklin runs for 100 yards plus in the second half. That's got to be encouraging. You look 2 weeks from now after the bye, and the Packers have their full complement of running backs back on the field, hopefully, unless James Starks blew out his knee, which is entirely possible. But Franklin all of a sudden becomes what they thought DeJuan Harris could be, I think. I mean, how could that not be from yesterday? Is the reason he couldn't get on the field because he wasn't sure in his blocking assignments? Because couldn't have been for his lack of running ability. I mean, that was pretty good, wasn't it? How long has it been since you saw a guy make people miss like that? So that's positive, right? And I'm serious. I'm not just trying to find silver linings here. There's a lot to be excited about. The Packers may have lost the battle, but I think they're going to win the war. And if you're freaked out about the Bears, okay, freak out about the Bears. We've been here before, right, with the Bears. Remember what happened in 2010? The Bears won the division. Who won the Super Bowl? Okay. Remember last year the Bears started 7-1. Who won the division? Who beat the Bears twice? Okay. Last year at this time the Packers were 1-2 after the Hail Mary. The Bears were 2-1 only because they'd already played the Packers and lost. Okay? So until the Bears actually beat the Packers, I'm not that worried about the Bears. I'm just not. I know they beat Cincinnati. The Packers lost to Cincinnati. So the Bears have a better record against common opponents. Fine. I'm still not that worried. A run is coming. Winnable games for the Packers. Yes, their margin of error is down, but we've been here before. Mike McCarthy starts slow. That's the deal. Sky's not falling. Don't freak out. Everything's going to be okay. They're good enough. They're smart enough. And doggone it, people like them, right? That's our Packers prep talk for the day.
The Talking Cheeseheads on CheeseheadTalk.com.